Okay, guys, so this is the demonstration for that mod I was talking about, the Syntax mod. I also added in the enhanced thermal mod to kind of show off the better gunship. So essentially, you have a couple models here. I'll go over them. So under models, you have artillery, CAS, drone, CAS gunship, CAS helicopter, CAS plane, logistics, logistics station, and add transport. So these are all virtual. The drone, the gunship, and the plane, they actually spawn in once you call them. You can actually change what class name you want, what weapon slot you want, stuff like that. I could change this to Harrier. I'll have to figure that out, but this is just an example. So you have transport here, and it's linked to this vehicle. So the only problem I had was I could not for the life of me figure out why it despawned this character right here. I think it has something to do with it actually. There we go. Static. That's weird. Yep, so there we go. Gunner static weapon. So those are all set. Let's go ahead and launch it. So in the actual parameters, you can actually set what item a character needs to actually spawn or never be able to use these vehicles or these assets. So eventually I'll probably change it to like a laser detonator or something that only squad leaders or command lead will actually have control of. So once I hop in, I'll kind of show the overall workings of this mod. And my beautiful TAFR just kicked in, so give me a sec. There we go. We're loading in. Oh. Okay, so there's the actual vehicle. So we'll actually go through that first. So vehicles, transport. Here's the Land Rover. So you get a couple options: move, and then turn your engine off. Change behavior and sit rep. So change behavior gives you this, tells you what they can do, also tells them to shut up. Okay, I'll be quiet. So you can go here, transport, and then move him. Let's put him over here. So as you can see, he starts driving. We'll check back on him in a sec. So let's go ahead and preload up Zeus and then take a look at something. So gunships. So we'll actually...
Standing by.
This is a good start. So you can actually place this stuff with Zeus and then do this. So it's respawn time. So essentially if it gets shot down, it'll respawn. So confirm. CAS has been added now. As you can see, the vehicle's moving. So, okay. So, first thing we want to do, we're going to want to get that helicopter out of here because I don't actually. We'll use that garage down there as an example for close air support. So, we're going to go ahead and call in the, let's do the A-10 Thunderbolt. So, we'll go ahead and do a gun run. Actually, no. I don't think you can do it with a gun run, I think. Let me see. So CAS, Apache. And then you can actually, you can tell them which to approach from. And then laser target. Confirm. And then I can pull out my laser designator. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and call in do that. I'll call in the rest of the support while I'm kind of dicking around. So they have essentially a cooldown timer of 15 minutes after called in. So go ahead and do that and this. So now we're just waiting for, as you can see, there's a laser designator printed on it. Weirdly enough, it actually cuts through the building, and you can see the A10 is actually finally coming in. So you have about 45 seconds from when you call in the air support for the laser. So, boom, that's a GBU. He'll now fly off, and he won't be accessible for about 15 minutes. As you can see, it goes yellow, which means he's respawning or resetting. So the Apache has multiple settings. You can search and destroy, move, loiter, change behavior, sit rep. It'll tell you how he is. So Blackfish, we'll go to that. And because I don't have my view distance on correctly, he can't see chat. So we'll go ahead and fix that real quick. And so this works just like the normal vanilla version. You can lay it. And as you can see, in a sec, there you go. You can switch to whatever ammunition you want to switch. And then you can also see the explosions hit. And then that's the 105. As you zoom in, it's obviously more impressive. Then we can go ahead and release that. Now we have one more support, which is the drone. So open UAV panel, boom, gunner. So we want him to hit that. So the weird thing about this is it doesn't require a laser to operate. So I mean, I tried switching. It completely follows where your mouse is hanging from, as if you had a laser set up. So I don't know if this is intentional or what. So like, even if I turn my laser on, it doesn't matter. You can actually see it off in your left move a little bit. And there, boom, boom, boom. And now, as you can see, this thing's completely empty. You can actually see the gunship back there. This thing will break off after a while and then go and do its own thing. So the other thing is the only way to actually operate the gunship is through this panel. So you have to do this. So let's go ahead and attack this town right over here. Very long travel distance, but it's really nice. I don't have a chance to actually show the different thermal vision right now, but as this was just kind of a quick overview of what this works. There is, however, one more, which is artillery. So I'm not 100% sure if it works with the normal. I know that it works with the NATO vehicles, so like this vehicle, and I want to say the 119.
Ready.
But except for that, I don't know what else it works with. So if you go over here in Zeus and then you go ahead and add artillery, you can add that to artillery, max rounds, maximum coordinate distance, access items. You can switch what you want that for. Now we have that. So you go down to your support. You now have artillery and you have the one. So we'll go ahead and switch to HE frag. And we're going to go ahead and set the position of right there. We'll do 2 rounds and we'll do a 20-meter spread. As you can see, that's one round away, 2 rounds away. And we can go check on our vehicle too, which it might get jacked up on this. So we should probably move it real quick. Let's hope it moves before it gets blown up. About 30 seconds before splashdown. There we go. There's one. There's two. And that's a splashdown effect. You can get it point blank. It's pretty deadly. I haven't been able to use any of the launchers, which I was going to try right now. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to try the HIMARS. And what we'll actually do is do this. So you get all this, you get a cooldown, respawn timer, maximum rounds. The cool thing about this thing is it does actually reload the armor after ammo after each launch. So as you can see right now, if we go to cast, the Blackfish is unavailable, as is the Urab, the drone. So we'll go ahead and go to artillery. As you can see, it was grayed out. Now it's rearmed and ready to go. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll do that. 10 rounds. We'll do 10. And confirm. And now we just wait for this big old boy to fire. Some of these are a little buggy. As you can see, it keeps going up and down and restarting. It's really weird. So that's 3. As you can see, those missiles just flying through the air. Those are also some of the fastest. So this right here, this splashdown, that's 1 round. There's 7 more of them. The whatever the hell that thing's called, the HIMARS uses a cluster munition, which is, you can't see, but up here at the top is my frame rates. It's going from 50 to 39 every time one of those lands. They're extremely, extremely laggy because of all the particles and stuff. As you can see, every one of these little particles are huge drain. But you can also use helicopters with this. You'll actually get an option for transport, which is pretty nice, which it actually has a full functioning zip line. So as you can see, our vehicle came back. Wherever you originally put the transport vehicles, they'll RTB to here. So we're going to go ahead and try one last thing, which is the helicopter. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and use the Wildcat, because obviously that is what we're going to be using. So
ready for orders.
There we go there. The real cool thing too is that with transports and stuff, it actually switches them to careless. So these are set to hostile, these ones are, but transport and stuff are actually set to carefree, which is pretty useful. I didn't get to show you what the Apache can do, but essentially the Apache will stay on and keep doing gun runs for as long as its fuel allows, and then it'll RTB. So we'll actually call it back to RTB right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and hop in the back of this bad boy. So transport, Wildcat, there we go. So it's got pickup, land, engine off, move,
cancel
loiter,
target,
sling loads. It's got a bunch of stuff. So pairs drop. So I haven't figured out, I want to mess around with sling load a little bit, but so let's go and do fast rope. So this is fully automated, so this fast rope actually forces people out of the helicopter, which speeds up a lot of the little kind of issues with people using the easy version of it. So you can actually interact with it while you're inside of it too, which is kind of cool. go ahead and get some section supplies with Ace. As you can see, just and forced me out of the helicopter. So, and I never actually tried this part of it, so let's go ahead and take a look. This is the one feature I didn't get to try earlier, but it allows you to actually use your transport to, well, transport stuff. So what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to be able to come over here and sling load it. So we'll see what happens. So I'm not exactly sure how you confirm the object, because it does give me, it does say to confirm the object. I just not sure how you confirm it. I'm pretty sure it's something really stupidly easy, but most likely it's just something you hit on it and you're good. So we'll go ahead and try one last thing, and then we're done with the video. So go ahead and make it land. It is a little bit buggy when it comes to kind of landing. It's not really bad, but it uses the Ace AI, which helps a lot. But again, it's still AI, so it's not perfect. It'll also avoid objects, so like you saw that object got too close to it, so it avoided it. Let's see if there's options for the add-on. It was supposed to have add-on options, but yep, here they are. So you can actually, you can give admins to access to all support, limits access to support side, give access items for direct action, remove support, stuff like this, delete vehicle on entity removal, stuff like that. Milsim mode artillery, you then have to give grid coordinates. You have to give grid coordinates, grid coordinates, grid coordinates. You can also disable the chat notification system, sling load whitelist. So as you can see, we got it to land. So let's go ahead and see if we can load this box in here and make it pair drop it. So there we go. We gotta load. There we go. So now we go over to syntax, transport, and then pair drop. This here is only for pair dropping for infantry. That is a shame. So not everything is perfect with it, but it's honestly pretty good. So if only we could get it to actually pick up those supplies. So let's try one last time, and if it doesn't work, we'll go ahead and give it call it quits, and we'll have this uploaded for you guys. Okay, there we go. Syntax. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. Arma 3 Simplex. Here we go. Simplex support. And here's the wiki, which is hopefully what we need. Instructions. Logistics, airdrops, sling rope. Let's see. Sling rope, sling rope, sling rope. Nope. This doesn't tell us how to sling rope. Oh well. We tried at least. Let's go ahead and get this transport back up. I'm assuming maybe there's a control for this to confirm. Nope, there's actually not. There must be a button to actually confirm what they're supposed to be sling loading, but as of now I couldn't figure out what it is. I've also not had a bunch of time on it. Arrived, please confirm object to attach. Yep, I'm not sure, but this is my demonstration.